Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 5 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, as you can see, we created this entertainment system right here. And then we added some furniture. Now we're going to continue working on this. So what I want to do is go to level 1 again. And I want to concentrate at the stairs and also the fireplace right here that connects to both room or both area, the living area and then the kitchen. And obviously it's gonna affect as well here. So it's something that we could do now. So before that, let's go to architecture and then let's click on stairs. So here we can create a stairs right now. We can set our width to 1000, and then after this what I want to do is an equal, because I'm just gonna do a U type stairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this one and I'm gonna choose maybe 16 only number of riser. So now I'm gonna create, so I'm gonna start here. I want to go up from here and then going there. So right there. So it will let you know. So right there, it's grayed out under the first stairs. Is saying that 8 riser created and then 8 remaining. So you need to click here and then go to the other side to click the other 8, and it will create your its own landing that you can change. So it depends on you. Right now 1000 is good enough for my landing, but depending on the building code on your area, it could be 1000, minimum 1000, or minimum 1500. So depending on your building code. So here I'm just gonna select finish, and then here you can select, and it's easy to change it. If we go 3D, as you can see, it looks nice. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete it on this side because we don't need it right there. I just want it to be fitting properly right here. And then I'm gonna change this. So here I'm gonna change this to maybe glass or rectangle, depending on what we want. So glass looks fancy, so I'm gonna use glass, but I don't want this. So this is called stringers. I don't want my stringers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put none on both of this. So if we put none, as you can see, there's no stringers there. And then after that, I'm gonna select this again and then let's edit. I want the middle support. In terms of this one, that's good enough, but I don't want, so I'm gonna select this. I don't want my riser. Select that. So now this will be the look, a modern looking stairs right here. And then from here you can change the materials for your threads. So here what we could do is we could use a different wood material, 32H, now 36C. Click apply, OK, apply, OK. and then here you can select this one and edit the materials as well. Segment railing, and then you can change the materials. You can even change the railing components and the way it looks, but that's something that is more on a different video because that's more time consuming. So here, landing as well, if you uncheck this, you can change a different one. So same as run is good enough because what we have there is more than enough for this as well. So as you can see, it looks nice, very simple but modern. Open without a riser, but only threads. And then it's supported in the middle. For that middle part, you can actually change the materials right here. So what we can do is change it to a metal material. So use one of the metal materials right here, and then click apply, OK, apply, and then OK. So we're done with this. Depending if you want this one to be thicker, it really depends on you. You will need to uncheck that again. And then I don't want any gaps here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit the stairs, basically the whole thing, edit, and then I'm going to manually extend this one so that everything is lining up correctly. And then even you can change this if you want them to be connected, but I think the other one is good enough like that. And then click on finish, and then there's no more gap on the sides anymore. So that's good. So go to level 1 again, and let's concentrate on this part. I'm going to extend it a little bit so that we can still close this off with a simple cabinetry. And then what we could do is we could open this up. I'm going to go back to architecture, click on component, drop down, and then model in place. This will be a generic model, and then click on OK. Extrusion onto this level. We could change this to probably 600 for now, and then change this to a stone material. So let's click on a stone material. Fieldstone is already used. I'm going to use limestone, and then here we could just add in something like that. Very simple, and it looks elegant. So now that we have that, click on finish. Let's add the section right here because we need a visual of this. Push this all text right here onto this side, and then here we could just add this one right there, edit in place, and then we need to add another one at the top. We need to remove constraint, and then here what we can have is we need to make sure that this has a 200 gap, so it should be not. So I'm just estimating it the way that I'm seeing right now, and looks like this is good enough. Here just don't go over, but I think we can guesstimate it, and we have something like that. Not too tall because it's one of the features of the house. And then we could click on, go back right here, so we have something that looks like that. And then now another extrusion, but this time this is something like a glass. So type in glass, and then we have something right here that we can use, or something acrylic clear. Apply OK, and then let's add it, something like that, and then an offset of 10. Click right there, going to the, and then make it 700 so that we could see it once we create that. So go back to section, we can clearly see that this is the clear acrylic glass, and then there we go. So if we look at this with the shaded view or consistent or realistic, this one looks nice. So we have that. Of course, a different stone will be added here, but something that looks like that. And then we need to add in some grills right here. So we need to add those spacing. And then an exhaust at the top to make it realistic. But I think that's too much already. What we can do now is go to extrusion, and then here we just need something metal. So I'm just gonna add, apply, OK, and then we just need to add it in the middle of this. So I'm gonna offset this to 100, maybe 300. Something like that. We can expand this. Actually, let's make this one, offset this to, let's make 100 again. I want to see how it looks. I think that's good enough for 100. And then click finish, go to section, and then we could just put it manually there at the top, and then put it down very small, and then click finish. So that's where the fire will be coming out of. So that's good enough. What I want to do next is to make this one smaller, so only up to the line, so that we have enough space. We could still see how this one looks and how it moves. And then here, this will be glass, and the good thing about that is it will be glass all the way to the top, because that's our mini garden right there. So let me do that. So we need to go to wall, and then we need to choose curtain wall, and then let's just add curtain walls right about here, and then here, and then here. And then we need to go to modify, cut geometry, select the wall first and then the curtain wall, wall, and then curtain wall, and then wall, curtain wall. And then we need to maximize the space right here. We don't need those things to appear anymore. So those are excess. There we go. And we just need to clean up a little bit. And the good thing about this is that because we made this one a wall, what will happen is it will make our room much bigger, because that's the effect of a wall, a glass wall. There we go. So now if we check it in our 3D, of course we're gonna push it all the way to the top, and this will be something that we have. I'm going to move this one down a bit. The reason for that is so that I can still visualize it when I have it at the top. So it will still look like that all the way down there. We're gonna put some grass, and then we're gonna put a small tree, a bamboo or whatever, grass inside, and then it will look really nice inside here. So a small garden or a small oasis from your house. And then this one will look like that. So last thing we're gonna do before we finish this is we could add in a floor here. I'm going to just pull this one up like that, AL, and also on this side. I'm doing this so that we have some separation on those, and then we could just add a grass part on this. So I'm going to do generic model, extrusion right here, make it maybe 20, and then a grass. Pull it up and then click apply, OK, and then just add the grass over right here. Click on finish, click finish, and let's look at it. So we're going to extend this one later on. I just need this markings right here once we underlay the second floor. And then here we could add in the floor. You're not seeing the doorknobs is because you need to change it to under fine. So sometimes it happens like that. And then here what I'm gonna do as well is go back here, flip this one onto this side, and then I want to add the glass right here, and then let me move this one all the way. So I'm gonna align this, not aligned, but we need to fix this one right here. So I'm just gonna move it all the way up like that. For some reason it went down, and then let's just add in a glass. So we need model in place, generic model, pick the extrusion plane and the wall right here, and then change the material here to glass, and then let's look for mirror. Let's look for a mirror material. Click apply, okay, and then we could just add this one with the glass like so. Click finish, finish, and then let's edit this one. I just want to have something right here. On this side. And then I'm going to edit that again and to add this. Copy. There we go. Make sure everything is not overlapping. I'm going to just align it onto this side and then pull this one up like that. Make sure this is 50 so that it's consistent. Click finish and then finish, and what we have there is that is much better. It looks nicer. And then what we usually put is we can put lighting around here. So let's edit in place, and then we could change this to hidden line so that we can see it much better. And then you use sweep command, pick path, and then we're going to pick the path what we have right here. So what we can do is we can make it as wireframe so that we can see it much better. We can pick this one out. Click on finish and then click on edit, and then here what we can do is just a small something like this to add, so 5, and then here type in lighting or light, and then here we could have glass white light luminance, so that's for the light around it, so it looks much better. So just an additional part of this, and as you can see it looks much better. So once we have it rendered, we have some lights that goes around here. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.